If fat loss feels harder than ever after 40 for you, this video is for you. Firstly, I want to say a big welcome to everyone in the group. There are lots of new faces here in 2026, so I want to welcome you here and say hello. This is actually my first live video for 2026, so hi to everyone in the group who's been here, whether you've just joined or you've been here since the beginning. I'm going to be running these Facebook Lives again weekly this year to answer all of your frequently asked questions, any issues, any questions you might have about fat loss after 40. That is what I'm here for. So if you haven't met me before, I'm Amy Mitchell. I started this group started 2024, I believe, because I was really frustrated by the misinformation that is perpetuated all over the internet about fat loss after 40. And I just wanted to create a space where women could get evidence-based answers and strategies that actually work after 40 from myself and the years and years of study that I have done and working with women over 40 for the past 15 years as a health coach myself. So let's kick off today's live. Today's topic is based on a poll I ran in the group last week where I asked you guys, what is the thing that you struggle with most or you find the hardest when it comes to fat loss after 40? And the same answer just came up time and time again. And that was, I don't know what actually works anymore. And I do want to say this straight up. That feeling makes total sense because after 40, fat loss can feel really confusing, really noisy, and honestly a little bit personal. So here's the reframe that you probably haven't heard, and it might come as a shock, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. What works after 40 actually hasn't changed that much. The foundations, they still work. Nutrition, training, movement, sleep, recovery. But what has changed is our margin for error with all of those things. So in our 20s and 30s, your body let things slide a lot. Things like crappy sleep, patchy protein, random workouts, stress on repeat. We kind of got away with a lot more. But after 40, our body does not ignore those things anymore. It reports back on them in the form of stubborn weight gain, low energy, our cravings through the roof, anxiety, sleep issues, etc., etc. I could go on. I'm sure you could list at least 5 or 10 of those symptoms yourself. But this is where most people think the problem is the plan. They think, I need a new diet, or I need different workouts. Maybe it's my hormones. Maybe my metabolism is broken. But the gap is usually not what you know, it's what is being supported consistently in your strategy. It's not that your body's resisting fat loss, it's just responding to what is missing. So things like enough protein and fiber. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be intentional and strategic. Strength training, not just punishing cardio workouts on repeat. Daily movement instead of all or nothing mentality, and sleep and recovery are not optional extras anymore. When one of those things drops out, our body adapts really fast, and its job is not to help fat loss. Our body is designed for survival. It's designed to protect us. So it's going to be there to try to protect us, not to help us lose body fat when those things are off. And our system, it's always choosing safety first, and fat loss is only going to happen, it's only going to happen easily anyway, when our body feels supported enough to allow it. So if fat loss feels harder, the question should not be, I don't know what works anymore, or what works now after 40. It should be, where am I asking my body to do more with less? Or what did I used to get away with that I just can't now? That gap, when we identify the gap, that's where the work is. You don't need more information, I promise you. And if you do, it's all here in this group and on my YouTube channel. Everything you need to know is right here. So it's not the information that's the problem. What we need is more intention around the foundation. So a smart strategy and support in a way that's actually sustainable, because without these things, fat loss after 40 is actually harder, but it doesn't have to be. So if this resonated, I want you to comment with one word that represents where you think your gap is now. You can comment with more than one if you like. You can comment with all of the above. But the gaps might be nutrition, training, movement, sleep, stress. So comment with one of those where you think might be the biggest gap or the needs the most work, or all of the above. And I will expand on the most common things in my next live in the group. Hope that was helpful, girls. Let me know if you have any questions on any of the above, and I will see you all soon. Bye.